Monday heavies, Nolan Turner. Fire away when ready.
Nolan, for you, this is uncharted territory. Be 2-2 at this point in the season.
Mm-hmm.
What's been your approach and message to your other teammates to dig deep and get through this tough time?
Yeah, obviously, very disappointing start. Not how we envisioned it. But we just gotta, now just attack everything one day at a time. Just have our best day be today. Keep everybody together. Stay inside out. Just focus on what we can control, and just worrying about going 1-0 this week, and just having that mindset each week, and ultimately trying to finish this season the right way, and how we want.
Nolan, for you guys who came back, wanted to do something special, win a national title. How are y'all holding up, and what's kind of the mindset of you guys who know this is your last go around and have big plans for this year?
My mindset's just, like I said, just keep attacking, just keep playing hard. I'm still having a ton of fun playing football, just coming out and competing every day. Just having the opportunity to be out here is just just great, and just trying to keep competing, keep working, and just be a light to others, and show how to respond to adversity, and when things don't go your way, how are you going to respond? And it's just kind of our mindset going forward.
But it's a different kind of adversity, because Dabo, you talked about it in there, how nobody's been 2-2 in here in like 7 years, so nobody knows how to really experience it that's around some of the coaches.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously in my 6 years here, we haven't started out like this, and like I said, it's pretty disappointing. But we're not going to let this start define the rest of the season. We're not going to let NC State beat us twice, and by that I mean not let last week follow through into this week. Just put that behind us and just keep working, keep competing, keep getting better, and just keep growing throughout the season and try to be the best team that we can be.
What has surprised you the most about this 2-2 start with your team?
I don't know about what surprised me. I think I've liked the way I've seen everybody respond. Especially the leaders on this team. It's tough when things don't go your way and things haven't gone like they usually do. But I just like the way everybody's come out here and continued to work. Not blaming others and going back and forth with other guys in the team, but just coming together and growing and challenging each other and just trying to get better.
How big is this weekend then to respond, turn the page, and get a win to really help cultivate that mindset going into the open?
Yeah, it's huge. Trying to get a win this week. Obviously, regardless if we were 4-0 or 2-2 this week, I mean, the next goal or the most important thing would be to win this week. Nothing would really change with our mindset throughout the week, but obviously when you have a start like this, you want some try to start building some momentum, and so going into this weekend trying to gain a little momentum for this team and is big, and try to get this thing rolling again.
Nolan, Dabo was saying y'all are going back to camp, he called it, and really focusing on the basics and fundamentals and stuff. What does that look like? What do practices look like?
Well, yeah, just going back and honing in on those fundamentals, getting, just getting things right, back to the little things, just with, hand placement, footwork, details within the calls, just trying to get some of these things corrected that, that we've made mistakes on, whether it's just, maybe it's just one guy in one play, but just making sure everybody's coming together, all 11 as a cohesive unit, putting good film out there.
So is Monday more like a camp practice than a typical Monday practice, or was it just more emphasis on this?
It's just back to the normal mental Monday that we have. Starting the game plan, getting things corrected, putting the last week behind us, and moving forward. It's really a typical Monday, but maybe a little more emphasis on some of those details.
Has that been the most frustrating part, that you guys are having inconsistencies with getting 11 guys to be on the same
Yeah, it's. I think the most frustrating part is, it doesn't take much, to not perform well, and I think that's the most frustrating part is, it'll be a little thing here or there. There's one person not on the same page, and then bad things happen. It just takes a lot of discipline from a fundamental standpoint and from a knowledge standpoint to get everybody playing together on the same page, and just to be consistent. And I think we haven't done a great job with that.
Have you sensed that maybe some guys are just trying to do maybe too much, given where the games are and like how close they are? And maybe one guy just kind of forgets what he's supposed to be doing because he sees something else, maybe tries to take advantage of that in that moment.
I don't know. It's hard to speak for other people whether how they're doing, but I just try to control what I can control and just be my do my part within the play, and try to help others throughout the game. And it's difficult when things aren't going the right way to really figure everything out during the game, but just trying to get better and help everybody out.
Nolan, when you look at this BC team, how different are they from the beginning of the season to now? Because it looks like they don't even do some of the same stuff they were doing the other quarterback.
Yeah, this guy's a fifth-year senior. We played him a couple years ago when their other quarterback got hurt in 2018. He's runs the system well. He's a good athletic kid. Got a good arm. I hate it for their starter who got hurt. He's a great player. You hate to see anybody go out for a whole season. But yeah, this kid can play. They put up 41 points on Missouri last week. Moved the ball well. He does a good job within the system, within the scheme of just kind of taking control, and it's gonna be a good challenge for us.
Does it seem like they lean more on the run now than they did earlier in the year?
I think it varies game plan to game plan. Depending on how teams are going to play them. But they definitely will get in some bigger personnels and try to run the ball. They're definitely a run first team with some deeper play action shots, some cross country routes. Trying to spread everybody out, get everybody sucked in, and then attack you on the deep end. But they definitely want to run the ball.
I guess Bryan Bresee, obviously losing him for the year. How difficult of a loss was that to swallow?
Yeah, I just hate it for Bryan. Such a competitor, good friend. You just hate, like I said, you hate to see anybody go out with a season-ending injury, and especially a player like him. Man, he's such a big contributor. Just wreaks havoc up there. You see him all over the place. He's definitely a guy offenses have to account for, and just very disruptive. I was just talking to him Sunday, just really feeling for him, praying for him. Just tough, but he's going to bounce back. His comeback is going to be incredible. He's got a lot of football left ahead of him, and got a really bright future. So just excited to see him recover from this and get back on the field.
Talk about how disruptive he is. Does everybody else kind of feel like they have to step their game up a notch? Just because you don't have him there anymore, do you have faith in the other guys behind him?
Oh yeah, guys are going to step up. We got plenty of guys that can play. At D tackle, and with him and TD down, guys are going to step up. Trey, Root, ET, all those guys. So I'm excited to watch them come in and compete. It's just next man up, and they're very capable of being great players, and and they've shown that playing the last few weeks. So excited to see those guys come in and play.
With the playoff seemingly out of reach at this point, do you reset your goals and do you refocus on, hey, let's defend an ACC title? Can you discuss that with teammates?
Well, right now none of that's, we can't control any of that. NC State, they're in full control of the division now with the win over us. So it's just 1 week at a time. Control what we can control, and come in and just put the work in today, have a great day today, and then you start stacking those days on top of each other. You'll end up getting the results you want, and it's just all about the work you put in and the commitment that you have, on a day-to-day basis. And it's just kind of how I've always gone about my work and how I come in here and play. So just, going to work today, and then, the rest will take care of itself.
And I guess you never know what's going to unfold. I mean, a lot of the top teams are struggling or having close calls. I mean, do you maintain, hey, maybe there's some way mathematically we could squeak in at the end?
Yeah, I mean, the season's not over. We got 8 games left, a lot of football in front of us, and regardless of what happens, I enjoy just going out there and competing. So, I mean, there's nothing to kind of. There's a lot of motivation in just going out there and playing well. You want to go out there and put good stuff on tape, play well for the fans, and go out there and try to put on a show. So that's what we're going to do these last, 8 games that we've got ahead of us.
Anything from anybody on Zoom? All right. Thank you, Nolan.
All right. Thank y'all.
Thanks, Nolan.